Discover the origins of Al-Qarawiyyin, founded by Fatima al-Fihriya, a visionary woman from a prominent family. Fatima, daughter of a wealthy businessman, used her inheritance to establish one of the world's oldest universities. Her family, migrating from Kairouan, Tunisia, sought new opportunities in the vibrant city of Fez. The Fihri family, rooted in education and commerce, was well prepared to contribute to their new community. Al-Qarawiyyin became a center of learning, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world and beyond. Under Fatima's guidance, the university emphasized not only religious studies, but also natural sciences and philosophy. Today, Al-Qarawiyyin holds a legacy as a beacon of knowledge and cultural exchange, thanks to Fatima al-Fihriya's enduring vision.
The foundation of Al-Qarawiyyin tradition, as well as the majority of contemporary historians, attributes the foundation of Al-Qarawiyyin to Fatima al-Fihriya, the daughter of a wealthy businessman who migrated from Kairouan, modern-day Tunisia, and a member of the Fihri family. This family originated from Fes. According to the account provided by Ibn Abizar, following a period of anarchy in Kairouan between 818 and 825-826, Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Fihri, a wealthy merchant, moved with his family to Fes. Upon his death, his two daughters, Fatima and Maryam, inherited a significant fortune which they decided to dedicate to charitable works. In the Andalusian quarter, Maryam constructed the Andalusian Mosque. Her sister Fatima purchased a vegetable garden and obtained permission from the Idrisid prince, Yahya ibn Idris, to establish the first nucleus of the future Al-Qarawiyyin. To ensure the maintenance of the building and its functioning, she endowed all her treasures as charitable trust, waqf. The initial mosque was a simple oratory, with Friday prayers still being preached at the Al-Sharafa Mosque. It was not until 933 that the prayers were transferred to Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque, which was then equipped with a minbar and named Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque, Mosque of the Kairouanis, in honor of Fatima al-Fihriya's hometown. It was not until 933 that the prayers were transferred to Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque, which was then equipped with a minbar and named Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque, Mosque of the Kairouanis, in honor of Fatima al-Fihriya's hometown. The architecture of Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque evolved and expanded over time. From the 10th to the 12th century, it became an important center of learning and one of the first universities in the world. Its library still houses the oldest known copy of a work by Plato, dating back to the 10th century. From a place of worship to a universal place of learning, Moroccan historian Muhammad al-Manouni believes that it was during the Almoravid dynasty that the university truly became integrated with the mosque. Other historians such as Alfred Bell and Évariste Lévy-Provençal only attribute the title of university to Al-Qarawiyyin from the Marinid period onwards, although the former asserts that it was the religious and intellectual heart of the Maghreb since the Idrisid period. According to Abdelhadi Tazi, it is difficult, if not impossible, to establish the date when formal education was first provided. The earliest evidence found of teaching dates back to 1121. Thus, it wasn't until the first half of the 12th century that prominent philosophers, such as Avampas, mathematicians like Ibn al-Yazmin, inventor of Pascal's triangle, as well as theologians and literary figures, emerged from Fez. This naturally indicates that by this time, the city of Fez had become capable of offering teachings in various branches, including theology, jurisprudence, philosophy, medicine, mathematics, astronomy, and language sciences. These various branches, concentrated at Al-Qarawiyyin from an early period with professors for each subject, could symbolize the future faculties according to Western notions. During this time, Al-Qarawiyyin also awarded its students the ijaza, meaning permission, authorization, or license. Professor George Makdisi hypothesized that it was a kind of qualification or doctorate issued in the medieval Islamic education system, and could even be the origin of the licentia docendi, medieval European doctorate, an opinion shared by other researchers such as Professor Alfred Guillaume. This document could be considered the oldest documented doctorate in medicine to date. It was awarded by Al-Qarawiyyin University to Dr. Abdellah ben Saleh al-Kutami in 1207. From the 14th century onwards, during the Wattasid, Sadian, and Alaouite periods, Most of the prominent scholars and literati from the Maghreb and what remained of Andalusia either studied, taught, or attended lectures at Fes and its Al-Qarawiyyin, including figures like Ibn al-Khatib, Ibn Khaldun, Leo Africanus, al-Yusi, and many others. Some of the greatest Christian scholars, such as the Belgian Nicolaus Clenardus and the Dutch Jacob Golius, also enriched the educational system of Al-Qarawiyyin. The university under the Alaouite dynasty, Moulay Rashid, the first sultan of the Alaouite dynasty, had a genuine interest in scientific fields and benefited Al-Qarawiyyin University accordingly. He attracted authoritative scholars, known as Aksharatin, and established the tradition known as Sultan Tolba, Sultan of Students, an event that took place annually during spring break under the patronage of the state and the king himself. During this event, students would choose a sultan, appoint their government for a period of 15 days, organize scientific symposiums, debates on crucial issues, deliver speeches, and recite poems. A select group of notables from the city would attend this event and show support for the Sultan of Students. This event, which had the characteristics of a popular festival, but of a particular type, was also marked, a rare occurrence, by the visit of the Alaouite Sultan, who, on occasion, would offer gifts to the students, listen to their grievances, and ensure that their wishes were fulfilled. It was the most reliable testimony and the most direct proof that the Sultan could provide of his interest in science and its present and future promoters, a gesture that was not recorded anywhere else, at least in this form, in the whole world. The actions of the Alaouites in favor of Al-Qarawiyyin University continued with Sidi Mohammed Ben Abdellah, Mohammed III, whose intervention decisively influenced the university's efforts to reorganize its teachings and even adapt them to the needs and expectations of the students it welcomed. He thus opened a file dedicated to Al-Qarawiyyin University and promulgated a royal decree in the year 1203 of the Hijri calendar, 1789 of the Christian era, requesting the Sheikh of Al-Qarawiyyin to define the subjects taught and indicate the reference works,